because the way some of y'all are using shampoos, it's giving random, it's giving whatever is in the shower, it's giving confusion to your hair. And in today's video, we are going to fix that. Behave. It is like a mama saying, lay down, lay those cuticles down, okay? We want smooth hair. Spring, summer. When it's spring, summer, okay? No. She is very moody. What does my hair need today? Everything shampoo. I need to coin that term, okay? Hey sis, welcome to Hair and Hammers. I'm Marlena. I'm a licensed master cosmetologist and I'm your internet hair bestie, okay? On this channel, I teach you how you can do your hair yourself at home using the same professional techniques that I use on my clients in the salon. I'm rebuilding the same community that I had in the salon, filled with love and wisdom and a whole lot of hair education. So let down your hair, sis. You're safe here. Okay, girls, hair science class is officially in session and I'm your teacher. Most people think shampoo is just shampoo, like it's soap for your hair, but it's not. It's one of the biggest reasons why your hair may feel brittle, dry, heavy, or just out of control. So clarifying, detox, moisturizing, strengthening, bonding, and smoothing shampoos all work different, okay? They work at the different parts of your hair. And if you don't understand the difference between each one of them, your hair cannot perform at its best. So I'm here to educate you on how and why to use certain products. Shampoo sets the foundation. If your hair is not properly cleansed, treatments cannot absorb in your hair, moisture cannot penetrate your hair, and your styles will not last. So we're gonna break this down so it's easy for you to understand and you'll end up being an expert by the time we're done. Now I'm gonna say something that might surprise you. I use a clarifying shampoo every wash day, okay? But hear me out. Hear me out. As a natural, we have a lot of buildup, okay? We use different products, and especially if you're slicking your hair back or using any type of heavy products, you need to clarify your hair. Clarifying your hair allows your hair to be reset, and that is why I love to use the Amika Reset Clarifying Shampoo. This is sulfate-free, so it's not harsh, it's not gonna feel stripping, it's not gonna dry your hair out. It still retains the moisture that you want to keep in your hair, but it cleanses your hair, it cleanses your scalp, and it sets you up for a great foundation on the rest of your shampoo. So buildup doesn't just magically disappear by using a moisturizing shampoo. You have to reset your hair for your new style. So for me, clarifying is like making your bed every day, okay? You want to do that all the time. I hope you do. It's regular maintenance that keeps everything balanced. Now, if you use harsh clarifying shampoos like from the drugstore, your hair will run the chance of drying out and being stripped, and we do not want that. We want to invest in quality products, and a lot of times professional brand products, you do not need a lot of it, okay? It is concentrated. It is not something that you just squeeze so much into your hand. You literally only need like a pump and it lathers, okay? It will lather. Okay, so now we're talking about detox shampoos, and they are not the same as clarifying. So let me clarify why they are different. So detox shampoos go a step further. They're more so for heavy buildup and residue. So like from mineral deposits, hard water, heavy styling products, or when you've had a protective style in, so braids, wigs, weaves. This is great to detox your hair after taking out those type of styles. Even my girls that love their slick backs and using gel and all that stuff, you know, we have to cleanse the hair and get all that buildup out before we can even treat our hair. It's very important. So I think of detox shampoos as like spring cleaning, okay? It gets in there, in the nooks and crannies. We wanna make sure everything is clean. So my go-to for a detox shampoo is the Reckon Cleansing Cream. It is really good. It is not super stripping, so your hair still feels pretty gentle and it still feels pretty soft after using it, but it does remove all that heavy buildup and it's really good. So I say to use a detox shampoo, like I said before, if you're taking out any type of weave or you use heavy styling products. Ladies, you know your lifestyle and when you know you should be using a detox shampoo. Your shampoo routine should really match your lifestyle. If you're somebody that doesn't wear protective styles like that, you're not using heavy products, you may not need to use a detox shampoo quite often at all. So I want to give you guys a little analogy here, okay? So we all know the viral everything shower. I myself just kind of found out about it like within the last year or two, but it is everything, okay? And you've got to have a everything shampoo. So we're using antibacterial soap, we're using body scrubs, we're using body washes and body washes that actually treat your skin. Okay, it's so many layers, so many steps, and we really should be doing the same thing with our hair. A everything shampoo. I need to coin that term, okay? A everything shampoo. We can think of the antibacterial soap as your clarifying shampoo, and we can think of the body scrub as your detox. we can think of the treatment body washes as your treatment shampoos. Okay, we need to be shampooing our hair a lot longer than what we're doing. There's some people that just shampoo their hair twice. No. There's some people that just shampoo their hair in like 5 minutes. No. We have to get to our scalp. And as I said in my previous video of me doing a silk press, the scalp is super important, okay? The scalp is very important. It's the foundation of everything. So you want to make sure that your scalp is clean, your hair is clean, and you're using the right products when and where and how, okay? So now let's talk about treatment shampoos. This is very important because this is where education comes in for you to discern and know, what does my hair need today? Okay, what did it have last time? I'm gonna teach you everything you need to know about treatment shampoos and when you need to use them. Because you have to alternate your shampoos. You should not be using the same shampoo every single time just because you have it or just because your hair likes it, because sis, eventually your hair will not like it. Too much of a good thing can never be a good thing. And we know that in life, and we should take that into consideration with our hair as well. Okay, so we're gonna talk first about the big guns, okay? Bonding and strengthening shampoos. They are not one and the same. They are different. Even though they both focus on damaged hair, they focus on different parts of your hair. And I'm gonna explain the difference how. So bonding shampoos work on the inside structure of your hair, okay? So let's think about a house. We're thinking about the studs of the house, okay? The foundation, the insides that you don't see. Bonding shampoos work on the internal structure of your hair. They help to repair the bonds that became broken from services like bleach, color, relaxers, heat damage. So when we talk about bonding, we're talking about building, right? Bonding, building. So we're building back those bonds, that structural support that we need. So I reached for Redken, the acidic bonding concentrate shampoo. This line is amazing for bond repair, and so is Olaplex, but this one is really good. I use this a lot when I feel like my hair needs a little bit of help with its bonds. So now we move on to strengthening shampoos, and strengthening shampoos are great. They work for repairing damage as well, but they work at a different level than the bonding shampoo. Okay, when we're talking about strengthening shampoos, we're talking about shampoos that work on the outside of your hair, not on the inside. Okay, so we're talking about painting the exterior of a house now, right? We're talking about the outside where we're filling in those cuticles that got damaged, those cuticles that got open. We're filling that in with some protein, okay? That is where your strengthening shampoos differ from your bonding shampoos. So strengthening shampoos help to fill in the weak spots that is on your hair shaft, on your cuticle, okay? So, and it fills in these gaps with different types of proteins. So it could be whey protein, it could be silk proteins, it could be amino acids, and it could be keratin. It just all depends on what formula is in the strengthening shampoo, but they all work and serve a purpose of helping the outside structure of your hair. So strengthening shampoos help your hair to feel stronger, but it's an external structural support. So we're thinking of like a patching of a wall, patching of a foundation, right? This isn't going internally, it's focusing on the outside. So a good strengthening shampoo that I personally use and love is Pureology, their Strength Cure line. This works really, really well. So here is a huge disclaimer. You should not be using your strengthening shampoos too often because you do not want to be overloading your hair with protein. Overloading your hair with protein, your hair can feel brittle, it'll feel dry, it'll feel stiff. We don't want that, okay? We don't want to be using that too often. It's good to know when you need to use certain things. So having a good rotation of how you're using your shampoos is super important. Now, bonding shampoos is more safer to use more frequently. You can use that in rotation a lot more often than you would your strengthening shampoos because your bonding shampoos are working on the inside, right? I hope y'all remember that. And then your strengthening shampoos are working on the outside. Thank you, ladies. Y'all are so good. So a lot of people get them confused because they both make your hair feel stronger, but one works on the inside and one works on the outside, okay? Okay, so now we're moving on to hydrating shampoos. One of my favorite types because we all love to be moisturized and hydrated, right? In every area of our lives. So hydrating shampoos are all about moisture balance. It's not protein, it's not deep cleansing, it's all about moisture balance. So hydrating shampoos are designed to cleanse the hair without stripping the hair of its natural moisture. Hydrating shampoos usually contain ingredients like aloe, natural oils, glycerin, and moisturizing surfactants. This allows your hair to feel soft and flexible and less prone to tangles and dryness. So hydrating shampoos are ideal for people that have dry hair, right? Even if you have color treated hair, if your hair is dry, you know you need some moisture, okay? It's a regular rotation shampoo, okay? We all need moisture. We all need moisture. It's like lotion for your hair. You need moisture in your hair. And the brand that I always reach for is the Pureology Hydrate. This is a great moisturizing shampoo. This line is really good and I love it. This is always in rotation when I do my hair. And again, this hydrating shampoo will not repair bonds. It will not strengthen your hair with protein. It will not detoxify or clarify your hair. This is a treatment shampoo that is to be used after you have done your first step of either detoxing or clarifying your hair. And that is why it's important to know the difference of when and where to use certain products, because one shampoo cannot do it all, okay? Just like the analogy I said of the everything shower, that antibacterial soap is not a one and done. Now your skin is dry, you need some body wash, right? This is like your body wash. This is your treatment shampoo. It's time to add something back to your body, back to your hair. I hope I'm making sense. Okay, so now we're talking about smoothing shampoos. Smoothing shampoos is another treatment shampoo, but it works differently. Smoothing shampoos care about how the cuticle is behaving, okay? It is the mama of how your hair is going to behave. So if we want you to be smooth, she is the mother of smoothing, okay? So I reach for the Amika Forget Frizz. This is really good, okay? And I'm going to show you or teach you how and when you should use it. Smoothing shampoos focus on how the outside of your hair lays, okay? So it kind of creates a little bit of a coating on your hair, but it focuses on smoothing your cuticle. It cares about how you behave. It is like a mama saying, lay down, lay those cuticles down, okay? We want smooth hair. It helps the outer layer of your hair to lay flatter. So when the outside layer of your hair is laying flat, your hair is more smooth, it's more easier to control, it's more tamed, it's less frizz, and it dries faster, and it's just easier to manage. So frizz happen when your cuticles are laying up, right? And moisture from the air, from the environment seeps in and raises your cuticle, and now you have frizz. So using a smoothing shampoo, it allows that cuticle to lay down and stay down, because that's what mama says. So smoothing shampoos include ingredients like silicones, anti-humectant polymers, and lightweight oil. This creates a smoother finish and repels excess moisture from the environment. This category is big for humidity protection, okay? So smoothing shampoos are more of a style support shampoo, okay? It helps the hair to behave. It does nothing for your bonds. It does nothing for the internal structure of your hair. It's all about the outside. So I also reach for the smoothing shampoos when it's spring, summer. When it's spring, summer, okay? When it's starting to get hot outside and it's more moisture in the air, that is when I typically reach for it more, or if I know I'm going to be in a humid climate or even just a humid environment, right? So we're talking about like going to a concert or outdoor festival. You know, we want our hair to behave when they're outside, know how to act. So I will reach for that smoothing shampoo then. Okay, ladies, so now you should know what each shampoo is for and why you need different shampoos. You should be well educated, okay? I have educated you on each type of shampoo and how you should use it, when you should use it, because one shampoo cannot do it all. Your hair routine should rotate based on your hair needs. I want you ladies to start getting more in tune with what your hair needs. Let's feel her. Let's see how she responds to different products. It's very important to get to know your hair. Your shampoo should be changing based on your hair condition, not just because your hair loves a product, because eventually she'll hate it, right? And not just because it's convenient and in the shower or because it's cheap. We need to know what's going on in our hair products and what they're doing and why they're working the way they work. That way we can save our hair, we can save the health of our hair, and we can be flourishing, right? So what's my shampoo routine? Let's just say on a given day that I just had a silk press and I'm about to press my hair again, okay? I'm going to reach for my clarifying shampoo. I'm going to do this twice, okay? Twice. And I'm going to be shampooing my hair for at least 7 minutes the first time, another 7 minutes the next time, and then I'm going to go in with my treatment shampoo of choice. This time I'm going to use the Hydrate, and I'm going to again shampoo my hair again for probably another 7 minutes. We need time to make sure that everything is getting clean and we feel squeaky clean, okay? Then after that, I follow with a coordinating mask or a coordinating conditioner. That will be on another video, but the shampoo is step one, okay? And we'll look out for another video for step 2 on conditioning and hydrating your hair using a hydration machine. That will be on another video that I hope you guys will also watch. So because I always took care of my clients in the salon, I wanted to bring that same tradition here. And I am going to do a giveaway and bless one of my lovely subscribers that is on their hair health journey with their own set of a Pureology Hydrate set. This is valued at like almost $120. And it comes with a full 9-ounce bottle of your shampoo, conditioner, and leave-in. So if you want to enter, check the description and the pinned comment for the rules. The biggest takeaway is shampoo is just not soap for your hair. Your hair doesn't need just random products. It needs the right shampoo for the right situation. We need to start learning our hair's love language, and it changes quite often. She is very moody, okay? And we need to know which mood our hair is in so we can treat her right. One week your hair may need a deep cleanse. It may need just a clarifying, but then we talk about treatments. Does my hair need to be strengthened? Does the bonds need to be repaired? Am I going somewhere where it's humid and I need a smoothing shampoo? We need to be thinking about these things so we know what to reach for, because one thing I don't want you guys to do is to be product junkies and just have a bunch of products and don't know when or why you're using something. So yes, I have a lot of products, but I know when and why I reach for certain products. It's not an everyday or every occurrence of why I use certain products. So on your next wash day, I want you to ask yourself, what does my hair need today? Okay, that's hair science. Okay, ladies, class is adjourned. Let's court. Class is dismissed. If you've made it to the end of this video, I just want to say thank you so much. It means so much to me to have your support. Please like, share, comment. Let me know if this video was helpful, if you feel like you learned something, and please let me know in the comments what you want to see me do or see me talk about or learn. I am using your comments to make future videos, and we are building this community together, okay? Because I want to see you do well. I will not leave you into the dust to fend for yourself and do your hair under no guidance, okay? I want you to be successful, and I just want to say thank you.